Oh, what's up, y'all? Today on Will From Home, I'm hyped. Y'all gonna love this one. I'm not even gonna rap about it. Watch this.
Hi, Jeff.
Snap!
He's alive!
He's alive!
And Jeff, you had us all scared.
Not as scared as I was.
You're doing better, huh?
It was a little rough, but I'm definitely happy to be on the other side.
How is everybody doing?
There's something amazing about house arrest.
This is probably not your first time.
It's not new.
And got home just in time before they shut down everything. And I've been home with the mister ever since.
How's he doing?
We're newlyweds again.
It's a beautiful pause button for us to stop and think about what's really necessary. How often do we even pop on a call and say, hey, how you doing?
This is actually the first time.
This September is 30 years since we shot the pilot.
Wow.
Of all the things I have ever done, nobody brings up things more than they do about the Fresh Prince. And I just want to start playing some clips and I want to get some reactions.
You look like a baby.
Look, I think I know how to help Will. This calls for tough love. Look, just follow my lead. Will, you should be ashamed of yourself.
How could you do such a thing? Hope you never get mad at me.
Why y'all screaming at me? I suck so bad as an actor. The Borowitzes and Quincy were like, no, we need to surround him with the best of the best. And all of you guys are professional actors.
Right. I don't know if you remember in the pilot episode, and I did the whole Daddy, I need $300 thing. And when I spoke to you, and you had memorized everything, and you bowed my lines back, and I was like, oh shoot.
I was learning everybody's lines because I was doing, Daddy, I want $300. And she pulled me aside. She's like, hey, what the are you doing?
The next step is full-scale psychological warfare, right? You gotta act like you got this tick, right? Like the army did this experiment on you, right? That just went terribly wrong. You be like, back up! Back up! Mind your business, that's all. Mind your business.
Okay. Back up! Back up! Mind your business, that's all. Just mind your business.
It's so funny that Tatyana's always going to be 11 to me.
Yeah, but it's also like when you get home, you're a grown up in your house, and then you go to your parents' house.
Yeah, right.
And it's not even that they treat you like that; you also act like it.
You're talking, and I'm like, oh, look at Tatyana, that's so beautiful. So, Ty, we never talked about it. So you being educated on the Fresh Prince and then getting accepted into Harvard was just a magnificent accomplishment. Because, I never went to college. So that was going to college was of a huge value to me. I always felt lesser than.
When I got accepted to Harvard, I was doing music.
Absolutely.
I saw the world through music because of you, because you believed in me. When it was time for me to go inward, which for me, that was going to Harvard, you sat at a table with me, being the person who invested in me and told me I should go. Yeah. You brought it up, so I'm just going to take this.
So, Joe, what is your memory coming into the pilot of Fresh Prince?
Coming to do the audition, spending that few moments with Avery, standing outside, smoking a cigarette, coming in, meeting you. I wasn't scared. I wasn't apprehensive. It just seemed natural, and I enjoyed it.
Well, do something.
It's special. It is, no matter what anybody says, it is special.
My God, all these years, all these memories. How do you say goodbye? Like this? Goodbye.
That physical comedy, that was one of the things that with your character that I always really loved.
How I admire you.
You know, in the end, I want to have fun like everybody else.
Name is Will Smith is because of you. Do you remember that?
I do. I remember because like we had talked and I said, look, if you're ever going to do this show, you've got to be Will Smith.
It was such a deep insight that you had. You said, because people are going to call you that for the rest of your life. Hey, Daphne.
Yes, darling.
We've never really had the conversation about what it must have been for you coming into this cast.
I don't think you know that.
The oboes will be coming next.
Hey, Daphne.
Yes, darling.
We've never really had the conversation about what it must have been for you coming into this cast.
I don't think you know that in '93, when you guys started auditioning originally, that they said, oh, we want you to go to this audition with this young rapper. No. I turned on the television and I saw this show called The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. I said, damn.
Turn it up. Oh, there's Trevor.
Why are you in a wedding dress? It's so
well, I asked him to propose in a special way, but I never expected a bungee jump. What's a bungee jump? Look, there he goes.
Will you marry me?
Sound people kept trying different sounds.
Yes, that's right. Yeah. Any of you have a problem feeling stuck in the world, expecting you to be your character?
I got really, really annoyed that everybody wanted to do the handshake.
What's up, Jay?
Our not so secret handshake.
You would see in people's eyes when they were about to sneak the handshake, and I would just grab their hand and hold it. So besides that, I'm good.
Tell me why you're playing with my mind, boy. Just the things you do about it, yes, it hurts. Tell me, I wanna know. Boy, you're running out of time. Got to make up your mind. Tell me. I gotta go, baby. This is how I feel inside. I won't waste your time to make up your mind.
Woo! Wow.
Yeah.
That just makes me teary. The first couple times that I'm seeing clips of James, you know.
I'm Philip Banks, and I'm running for Superior Court Judge.
What the hell is that? We've done it.
Pillowy mounds of mashed potatoes.
Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. There'll be other scouts.
I love you, Uncle Phil.
I have something special. Just remember, happiness comes from inside.
I'm
lucky to have such a wonderful family. Even my pain in the butt nephew.
I love you too, Uncle Phil.
Nobody does anything without help, Will. People open doors for me, and I've worked hard to open doors for you. It doesn't make you any less of a man to walk through them.
But as long as I'm with you, there is only now.
How come you don't want me, man? James Avery.
I loved that man.
As James would say, solid.
Well, thank you all for doing this. 30 years of knowing you all.
30 years. I'm so proud of you. You're a brilliant man, and I just am so proud of you.
Well, thank you. You guys are my second family. I've been shaped by my interactions and relationships. When I look back, the best times in my life will have been on that set. There's one more. Is there one more? I will leave you with this.
The oboes will be coming next.
Does anybody else realize that Jeff is wearing the shirt?
The same exact shirt, yes!
Is I can still fit it.
And now we will throw Jeff out of the Zoom. To see.
Jeff.
Hey.